Alright, we are good to go. What's up everyone, I am Corrupt here, and tonight we're back with Dreamfall Chapters. We're picking up right where we left off at the beginning of episode 2, no, book 2, and it's technically chapter 3 because it keeps the chapters throughout the different books, which is weird. It's it's an interesting way to segment your game, but it is what it is. Alright, where am I? Investigate the Enclave.
I don't know why they didn't just kill him when they had the chance. After all, he's our enemy. He murdered Raven.
I hear he defected. The Apostle's one of us now.
Yeah, I believe that one.
Move away from the voices, because that's obviously what you do. Haha. Holy slow walking speed, though. Nope, can't do shit over here. I mean, him, for right now, I can understand why he can't walk very fast, because he's recovering from getting stabbed, shot. I think shot. But I get the feeling when I'm inside here, this is just going to be like the default walk speed, which is annoying, because it's very slow. So did these people just not realize that I'm here, or like what's going on, folks? Hello, creepy old man. Staring intently at the bookshelf. Oh, but he's so slow. He's so slow. Rebel.
Shit,
Rabble.
he's here. What if he heard what we... Shh.
They're waiting for you out in the main hall.
I'm glad to see you're up and about. Most gambled on the fever taking you. I won quite a few iron pieces, to be honest.
Dude, you're creepy looking. Out in the main hall. We're above water? Interesting. Well-dressed rebel.
That one looks better dressed than most of the other rebels. He doesn't quite fit in.
Then one would assume he was probably a noble of some sort. Or maybe he just really cares about his personal style. Some people be like that.
What are you planning? Are you planning on turning the Sentinel?
Why would I be as obvious as turning the Sentinel? That's a fool's move.
I don't know. You're a woman?
Oh, shut your trap and play your Istrum.
Don't pressure me. I need to think.
Right, that's this game bugger then. Just do what you normally do and push the pieces around until you lose.
Quiet. I need quiet.
I know
A young
exactly which
Zid.
move I'd be making now.
There were
What
some
are you
in
gonna do,
Azadir,
Sam?
but
No, don't
they
tell
were
me. I
hunted
think
like
I know.
animals.
Oh, this game would be over so quickly if I was in Elmer's seat. You are so dead.
Our water tanks are running dangerously
He
low,
looks somewhat
and I
familiar.
smell no rain on the wind.
Have I seen him before?
You'll need to go up to the rock tonight to fill the barrels. Take Anik with you, and Ina also. They've both been begging for a mission. She'll keep guard while the two of you...
Oh, dude, you are funky looking.
The traitor is back on his feet. Praise the balance.
How are your wounds?
I won't answer their questions. My wounds are not fully healed. They've dressed them and seen to me while I've been feverish. They must know I'm still weak. This has to be a test. I'm in some pain, but my wounds are healing. What is this place?
Hoping to run back to your masters with the information and buy your life back?
Liko,
He's a
you
dick.
are in the Enclave, The ancient library of the Sentinel Order of the Balance in Marcuria. It serves as our base of operations.
Our?
The Resistance, Alvani. Those who have come together to fight the Azadi. Magicals, like her. And me.
I remember. The captain.
Balsai Bakin laid down his life for yours, Kian.
Why?
Believe me, I've asked the same question. Why? Why lose a great man like Bakim over you? A butcher, an apostle, a fucking Azadi.
This creature, this man. I've seen many Dolmari in my life, but there's something familiar about this one. Do I know you?
Perhaps. But then my people all look the same to you, do they not? We're livestock.
I've turned my back on my people.
So you're also a traitor, Kian Alvani. We'll add it to your list of crimes.
My life was already taken from me. Why make all those sacrifices for a traitor and an enemy? I will not let anyone, least of all a Dalmari, speak to my... Why am I here?
We chose you. We sent Captain Bakim to his death in exchange for your life. We need you.
As a symbol.
But also so much more. We need strength, we need leadership, we need hope. Our numbers are dwindling. Most Northlanders have come to terms with the Azadi occupation. Humans are turning their backs on the Resistance and a blind eye to the genocide of Magicals. We need someone to give us hope, so that we can fight back and win.
You're a tool, Apostle. A blunt weapon, nothing more.
We need your help, Kian. Will you join us?
Nope.
Do I have a choice?
There is always choice. And for every choice, there are consequences.
You can't let me leave. If I refuse, you'll kill me.
We might kill you anyway. Just give me a reason.
Don't be a dick.
We have sacrificed so much to bring you here. This is your chance for a new beginning, Kian. A new life, for the redemption I know you seek.
I can never be one of them. But what choice is there? I have no nation, no faith, no mission. What does it matter that their resistance is not mine? And by fighting my people, I might save my people. Let them lock me up. Throw away the key. I can never be one of them.
The balance has shifted.
What would you have me do?
You will go into the city tonight with Liko and Enu. They will give you instructions and they will keep an eye on you to make sure. To help, if needed.
I'll be watching from the shadows, Apostle. A poison arrow pointing straight to your chest.
You're a nice
You know
man.
our cause is true. You know that your people are in the wrong. Do this and begin your journey back to life.
I'm doing this for April Ryan. She was the one who made me question myself. My mission. My faith.
Fuck you, Ghazi. There is nothing you can do to repay that debt.
April is dead, Kian. Do this instead for all those who still live. Do this for the soul of your people. Do this for yourself. The boat will take you to Shady Quay in Old Town. I will let you know when things are ready.
After you're done with your mission, we'll meet up at Ulvik's Tavern.
Ulvik.
And if you don't show, we'll hunt you down and skin you like a rabbit.
Dude, you
You may
really
find
are.
I'm
Just,
not a
just
rabbit.
like, lay up a little
Try
bit
me,
on it.
please.
Liko,
Such a dick.
enough.
I swear to God, if they ever give me a chance to punch him in the face, I'm going to punch him in the goddamn face.
You have recovered well, Kian. Your wounds were deep. You are strong.
You brought me back to life. I'm still not sure why or what for.
We would not have saved you if we did not believe in you.
The Dalmari does not agree.
The Dalmari has a name, and Liko has his reasons. You may want to speak with him.
And what if he's right? What if I'm not the man you think I am?
Then you die.
It doesn't matter, Kian. You have been born again. You can become the man you want to be. Not everyone gets a chance at redemption, to undo the damage they have done and to shape their own future.
The captain said the same thing, only with different words.
Balsai is... he was a man who spoke his mind, and spoke freely. I never met anyone who cursed as colorfully as he did. It was truly a thing of beauty. But he too had a past that haunted him. He was a lot like you. With us, he was given a second chance, a rebirth, an opportunity for redemption to atone for his sins. And he did.
I'm caught between worlds, part of neither. For the time being, I can do more here than I can anywhere else. I will try not to disappoint you.
I have faith.
Don't talk to me about faith, Shepard.
Faith is everything.
Faith can lead you astray.
Blind faith, yes. But faith can also lead you back to life. We will help you open your eyes.
Seriously, she's so freaky looking.
Would you share your story with me? I have heard only fragments, rumors. I know there's more to it.
I think it's her arms. They're so disproportionate.
She saved me. Of course, Shepard. Before all this, I was the Apostle. Back home in Azadir, I was loved and feared. I laid waste to our enemies in the name of the goddess. A little over a year ago, I was summoned by the Six, our empresses. They commanded me to travel across the sea to the occupied territories of the Northlands. I was to find and kill the rebel leader known as the Scorpion. He had murdered many Trueborn, and he stood in the way of our mission. I had always been taught that magic was evil, an affront to the laws of nature and to the goddess. I'd been told that the magical races were dangerous and immoral. But when I arrived here in the Northlands and met the people of Mercuria, well, magicals were not the simple monsters of my childhood tales. Magic wasn't simply a tool for evildoers.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, she's got those reverse legs, but...
Then I met April Ryan.
I don't know, it's just so weird.
Of course, I didn't know it then.
Her proportions are off in, like, every place.
Meeting accidental.
Her neck tilting backwards and her head just being, like, completely flat with the front of her neck.
She was strong and honorable and good. She stood up to me. She questioned my beliefs, my faith, my mission. Her strength made me question everything. But I still went after the Scorpion and the Resistance, blindly, on faith. I finally tracked down the Scorpion. April Ryan. Infidel. Terrorist. Leader of the Resistance. Nothing made sense. But a choice had been made. The consequences were inevitable. My own people had me followed. My blind faith led them straight to her. To April. They killed her. Decimated the Resistance. Sentenced me to death. For a year I rotted away in Friar's Keep. I was already dead, a walking corpse. I had lost everything. I'd given up. But now I have the opportunity to redeem myself and my nation. To help rebuild the Resistance. To avenge April Ryan. And to bring justice to those I have hurt. For that I'm grateful.
Of course. Thank you. When you've spoken with the others and are ready to leave, come see me again.
Is Shepard her name, or is Shepard just like her title, what she is? Like, I don't... It's weird.
That one doesn't much like me.
No shit.
So the Apostle has finally risen. A shame the fever didn't kill you. We'd all be better off. An even greater shame that a good man had to die for you to live.
We have met before, Dolmari. I know it.
You can address
We
him by
have.
his name.
I wouldn't expect you to remember where. I'm sure it mattered little to you. Just one more blue face amongst the thousands you have murdered. Like you, I'm from the west. From the great continent we call Antigua Aba. Land of the setting sun.
Antigua
The
Aba.
place your people call
Alright then.
Mihadir, and then Azadir. As though through occupation you came to possess it.
You are of the Azad Dolmari tribes.
I am of the Dol Antigua, the western Dolmari, first of my people. And yes, we have met before, Apostle Alvani. You murdered my father in front of me. If it hadn't been for my mother holding me back, I would have torn your throat out, and then neither of us would be here today. We faced each other again years afterwards, but I'm sure you have no memory of that either. After all, what's another filthy magical? You made me who I am today, and someday soon, I will unmake you.
Yep.
But I swore to Shepard that I'd set my private grievances aside. For now. Unlike you, I keep my oaths.
First chance I get to punch you in the face. If it's not going to kill you, I'm going to punch you in your face.
I will not hesitate. I will kill you. And once this war is over, we'll settle our accounts. You will pay for my father's death, my mother's grief, and my people's suffering. Mark my words, Butcher. Your days are counted.
See, you can't expect me to trust you when you outright say several times you intend to murder me. There's not really a way to build trust there. There just isn't.
I'm told our baskets are empty.
I don't
Whoever
recognize the
wins
game,
plays
but it
against
looks
me
fun.
next, okay? Prepare to be beaten by...
Prepare to be beaten by an unfinished sentence. That room's a lot smaller than I thought it was. Hey, I can actually just kind of run in here. That's nice. So all of these doors are not interactable as far as I can tell.
Shepard is waiting for you in the main hall.
Alright, that's where I was sleeping. So I'm supposed to talk to Inu and Jakai. Oh, and once blind Bob. Excellent.
The Resistance. A year ago I fought them. Today, I'm one of them.
Are you one of the ones that I need to talk to? Nope, sure ain't. Are they marked on my map? I don't have a map. Excellent. Oh, I can actually talk to you, though.
They're a scruffy lot, these rebels. How can they really
Or not.
expect to win against my people?
With guerrilla tactics.
Truth be told, they may not look like much and they don't have the resources. But they won't give up until the Azadi are gone. Or their resistance
Mind you
is
pick up
dead.
biscuits and a few... Kian Alvani, soldier, apostle,
I'm going to assume this is
assassin.
once blind Bob.
I expected someone taller. Ah, never you mind. Welcome to the movement for the liberation of Marcurier and the Northlands. Welcome to the bloody resistance. How's your back, eh?
Not
The
great.
herbs helped.
Aye, she knows her stuff, our Zidmari medic, and she was concerned for you. Sat with you until your fever passed.
Never left your
left
side.
your side. I'd say she was sweet on you, but it wasn't even that. It was like she was paying back a debt. I'm the general, me. I run this place. You got a problem with logic, Sticks, you come to me. Your bunk ain't soft enough or hard enough, the general's your man. Not happy with your rations? Call on the general. Maybe that stuff ain't as important as intercepting communiques or assassinating Azadi, but this place don't run itself either. Got any questions, soldier?
Do I know you from somewhere?
Well, I can't imagine you would, unless you're from around here, and you're clearly not.
Clearly.
In my former life, I didn't have much contact with the Azadi outside of bars and card tables. And you don't look like you visit either of them very often. In my new life, I've been mostly stationed here at headquarters. We don't see a lot of Azadi visitors.
Perhaps in Mercuria?
No, I don't see how we could have met there. You must have me confused with someone else. Carry on, laddie. Oh, and make us proud, damn it.
Small of stature, big in spirit. That's the general.
What the hell's a logic stick,
I know
though?
exactly which move I'd be making.
Ugh.
Alright, so I guess the other people we're looking for are probably downstairs, I want to say. Great, we're going into the spooky tunnels.
Hoi, Alvane Dar. It's an honor seeing your eyes.
Who taught you the proper Azadi form of address?
Oh, I did business with with the Azadi for several years. Until my aunt's tavern was shut down and she was arrested. Until I learned what was really happening. You took part in that raid. At the Journeyman Inn. Benreem Salmin is my mother's sister. She raised me after my mother died. I took her surname. I'm Jakai. Jakai Salmin.
Okay.
I was following orders when I arrested his aunt. But that I arrested his aunt. I arrested his aunt. But apologizing. Your aunt was harboring
apologizing
rebels.
isn't going to fix
I was
anything.
under orders to arrest her.
But it does
I'm
make
sorry
a small
for what happened to
difference.
her. Your aunt is a strong and honorable woman.
Oh, I don't blame you, Dar. Neither does my aunt. In fact, it was her idea to break you out. She knows you'll be an asset to us. You know, I only joined the Resistance less than a year ago. Before that, I was a businessman, and my customers were mostly Azadi.
I don't have time to listen to it.
He obviously
It was
wants to
good
tell a
business.
story.
I profited from the occupation.
It shows.
Made a lot of money. It shames me to admit it now, but I actually believed in the Azadi. What they were saying made sense. Even the things they say about magicals. For a while, I blamed them for everything. I even went so far as to join the National Front for Faith and Family. Do you know who they are? Azadi collaborators. Anti-magical crusaders. Turncoats. I'm not proud of that.
This story seems...
But then, when my aunt was detained and sentenced to 5 years in Cold Stone, it changed everything. Opened my eyes. I realized it wasn't the magicals who were at fault. It was the Azadi.
A little bit.
It was us. Those of us who didn't
Not
speak
us.
up
It was
or
us.
take action. Those of us who betrayed our own.
Holy Christ,
I
this...
sought out the resistance. And now here I am. With all these brave people, like Anu. She's great, isn't she?
Alright, so now I know
I'm really
Enu's a
impressed
woman.
with how she how she holds up. Boy, the Zid are really striking people. So pretty. Anyway, that's my story.
It's quite a story.
Isn't it, though? I'm glad to have you with us, Dar. It'll make a huge difference. You have my support.
I should be getting ready for tonight.
Of course, Alvane Dar. Kian, I'm sorry for going on and on.
As
Good
well
luck
you
out
should
there.
be. Alright, so I've talked to Liko, Jakai. I need to find Once Blind Bob and Inu.
The Resistance. A year ago I fought them. Today,
this game would be
I'm one
over
of them.
so quickly if I was in Elmer's seat. You are so dead, Osa.
So this has got to be Inu.
Hello. Hi. So, new guy, huh? I'm Enu. Actually, it's Enumar Sandhya, Twilight Child, daughter of Teomar, and my father would kill me if he knew I used just Enu instead of my full name like a proper Zid, but he's not around, so hey, I'm Enu. You're Kian.
Alright then.
I can't not speak with these people, now that I'm supposed to be part of their I am.
Great, hello! Azadi, huh? That's... yeah, great.
She's also
I've never
barefoot.
been. Is it nice?
Not
I hear
really.
it's nice when they're not, you know, waging war and murdering magicals.
Oops.
This is all she knows of Azadir. Maybe that's not so surprising. How would someone who's not from there know the truth? These people only see the actions of a conquering army, led by criminals. You think that's all we do?
Oh, no, obviously there's, things I don't know. We don't get to socialize with Azadi very often. The ones I meet wear armor and carry swords and shout a lot. Also, they kill Zid.
Also, they kill
So,
Zid.
Maybe I'm biased? Anyway, I just wanted to, you know, present myself for you. Introduce myself to you, not present myself. That's
Lol.
not appropriate, daughter of Teomar. Sorry,
awkward.
I'm screwing this up, aren't I?
You're doing fine. It's an honor to meet you, Enumar Sandhya, Twilight Child, daughter of Teomar.
Oh, wow. The same, Kian Alvane, apostle of the Azadi, son of,
It's just Kian now. You can call me Kian.
Okay. Kay. Can I call you Kay?
You can call me Kian.
Oh, yeah, that's much better. Kian. Welcome to the Resistance, Kian.
Kian.
Sorry about Liko. He has issues.
Yes,
We
and I'm
have
gonna
a
punch him in his
history,
face.
he and I.
Oh, okay. History. Got it. Won't pry. I'm trying to cut back on the prying.
So, what's your story, daughter of...
Oh, just Enu. No one calls me daughter of blah blah here. And my story is totally unexciting. The opposite of exciting? Boring? Dull?
Humdrum.
That's the word. I'm a humdrum farm girl. Was a farm girl. And hey, now I'm a rebel. Go figure. Never saw that one coming. Well, that's not entirely true. At least my parents don't totally disapprove. They'd be happier if I stayed put and out of trouble. Married a boring Zid farmer, had little boring farm Zidlings. But they are proud of me. They believe in the cause. And they totally hate the Azadi.
Oops.
Sorry.
You have good reasons for hating us.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure I can go back there when this is all over. To the farm, I mean. I like fighting for something. I like having a purpose other than farming, being a loyal daughter, a Zidling breeder.
Clearly.
I really wouldn't make a good Zid wife. I'd be the worst. I'm sorry, this is way too much information. I was just gonna say hello and then blah, so, hello. And hey,
Blah.
good luck out there tonight. Well, I'm gonna be there with you, but anyway, there it is.
You're a very awkward little person. Alright, let's go track down Once Blind Bob, because that's a person, apparently. But I haven't found Once Blind Bob. Alright, so she's heading downstairs.
They're a scruffy lot, these rebels. How can they really expect to win against my people?
I can't really do anything with either of them. That's Jakai. Where the hell's Once Blind Bob?
I'm glad to see you're up and about.
Random
Most gambled on
generic
the
rebel.
fever taking you. I won quite a few iron pieces.
This dude is very, very blue. Bob, where are you? Alright, that's a woman. This is a dude.
Truth be told, they may not look like much and they don't have the resources.
Oh my God.
But they won't give up until the Azadi are gone.
Screw it.
Or their resistance is dead.
Bob can just do his thing wherever he is. I don't care. Like, seriously, where the hell's Bob? Once Blind Bob. Whatever, we're talking to Shepard. Yo, Shepard.
Are you ready, Kian?
No.
I am.
Good. Liko and Eno are joining you. They will tell you what you need to do tonight.
Don't die is a good start.
How do you expect me to walk around unseen? Any Azadi will recognize me in an instant.
Of course. That's why our Zidmari sorceress made this, especially for you.
Excellent.
Magic.
There's no escaping it here. If you want to help us, I'm afraid you must drink it.
Dun dun
A
dun.
Bakshivan masking potion.
Not quite, but a good guess. A masking potion would last for less than an hour.
Oh, this is legit gonna just like
This
change
is
my
an
physical
Erhardian
form.
veil. It remains potent for days.
It makes all but the trained eyes slide off you. Unless I speak to anyone, the guards won't even notice me. I'll be like a shadow to them. It's a very potent and very costly magic. Not easy to come by.
You
Costly
know your
how?
potions.
When I trained to become an apostle, I was required to learn magic. Know your enemy.
I'm sure that will serve you well. Drink it before you step ashore, and the veil will conceal you. But be cautious still. Don't speak to any Azadi guards or sympathizers. Don't attract attention. And remember that those who know you intimately can always see through the veil. Liko and Enu are waiting for you down the stairs in the hidden harbor. But you can't go into Mercuria looking like that. You'll need to get dressed. I've left some clothes on your bed. I trust they will fit you well.
Time to get dressed. Consume.
Shepard told me to wait until the mission begins.
Lame. That's an interesting painting. Or, I suppose mural would be the more appropriate term for that.
What do you think the Asadi are building? Those machines and metal cubes everywhere.
I hear it's some sort of weapon.
A little bird told me it's a new form of indoor plumbing. Apparently, you'd just be able to push a button to get rid of all your...
Oh, right, that must... If we keep losing people without winning any ground...
Oh, we didn't see you.
You
then.
absolute tit. I hope your mission tonight is a success.
You... Was she calling me a tit? Like, that seems rude. What's wrong with you people?
Best of luck on your mission. You couldn't ask for better companions than Liko and Eno.
I get the feeling you're supposed to be Bob, but I couldn't talk to you, so, you know, whatever.
Do you get seasick?
What?
Oh, I just want to know if you're gonna get all pukey on us, that's all.
I have been on a boat before.
Good. Then I don't mind sitting next to you.
We've wasted enough time. We need to leave.
Go, go, go!
I'll tell you about the mission once we're on our way.
After you, Kian.
Get on the boat. How do I get on the boat? Alright, there we go. Okay. And that'll probably cut back to Zoe. I'm calling me surprised it actually stayed as Kian.
We need to split up. There's much to do, and we don't want to arouse suspicion.
Maybe some instructions first?
I'm hoping your memory is better than the Zed's, Apostle.
What do you mean my You literally didn't tell me what we were supposed to... Oh my god.
I'm supposed to visit someone called the Mole. A code name. This powerful man runs the criminal underworld in Old Town. There's a traitor in their midst. I need to identify this person before he or she can cause more harm. I'll be looking for a turncoat in Old Town.
Right. Unfortunately, that's all we know. Someone in Old Town spying for the Azadi.
He
Or she.
probably frequents the Magic Ghetto, but she, must be human, or they could not be working with the Azadi.
We also believe they attend National Front meetings. National Fronters are traitors, Azadi collaborators. Their leader, Honor Hilaris, holds regular secret meetings somewhere in the city. That's probably our best chance of identifying the traitor. Sneak into one of those meetings and identify our guy. Girl, woman, person?
I'll begin my investigations in the market. Where can I find this man they call the Mole?
The Mole.
Oh, it's not
The Mole's burrow is right here in Shady Quakian.
Ah, right. Yes, Kian, you will find the Mole close by. He is close by, this man who is called the Mole. Who is a human man, obviously.
God save us from Zidlings and their lack of subtleties. The Mole operates an underground supply network out of the Magic Ghetto. We need food, medicine, and arms. And so we need to maintain, good relations. Whatever the Mole asks of you, do it. Without questions.
I'm ready.
You're on your own
ready.
now.
I'm ready.
Anu and I have other assignments tonight. Once you've identified the turncoat, I'll meet you in the Magic Market. It's not far from here. Follow this street into Old Town.
Afterwards, we'll meet up at the Cock and Puss.
The Rooster and Kitten. It's a tavern on Reed Avenue, right off the Southgate Market. Ulvik, the publican, is a friend of the Resistance.
I'm sure it's all very confusing right now, Kiam, but there are maps everywhere. You can't get lost. Well, you can probably get lost. Are you going to get lost?
I'll find my way, Anu.
Right, good luck, big guy.
I'm going to get lost.
Guys, both of you...
You're kinda really dumb.
Goddess, forgive me for this. That tastes pretty good, to be honest. Unless I make myself noticed, or meet someone who knows me well, I'll remain veiled.
So it just adds no... It just adds no visual effect. Cool. There we go. Oh, Jesus. It's an old-timey map. Of course it is. Alright, so I'm at F, Shady Quay. In the bones. The rooster and kitten, the salty seaman. Lol. I don't see anywhere in here called the bones. The bench, the green city, city green, journeyman's inn, petrified tree. Oh, the bones. Oh, okay. So the bones is a section of the city. Oh, for Christ's sakes! Of course it is. Well, I guess the first thing I'll do is try to get to the bones.
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria. A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
Fancy.
Got tasty sandwiches.
Tasty sandwich. Sure, why not? Tasty sandwiches. Alright, so if I pull a left and try to head... Now if I keep heading left, there's that staircase that's up there. Pardon?
Hey! Hey! Let go! Help!
Help? You tried to steal my purse?
So? You're a Zardi.
That's the worst excuse ever for stealing a purse. You could get your arm chopped off.
So far, so good.
Lucky for you, I'm not a Zardi. Now scram.
How tall are you? You're really tall.
Leave
I
me
am
alone,
indeed
boy.
really tall.
You're a lot taller than my dad. Are you sure you're not a Zardi?
Yes.
You look a Zardi. Are you a soldier? Why aren't you in uniform? Are you secret police?
Oh my god.
No. Run off before I lose my patience with you.
You sure look like one of them.
Oh, for the love of the goddess. What's your name, boy?
Bip.
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 Yeah. So?
You should be with your mother, Bip. Not out on your own, thieving. Go home.
Can't. Ain't got one.
I'm sorry. You should still not...
They're not dead or anything. My parents. They were just sent to Gian.
Gien. That's where the magicals are sent. They don't come back from there. But the boy must know this already. He must have seen it happening to others. The boy probably has no idea what happened. Gien. To the prison colony.
Re-education camp. That's what my father said. They probably didn't listen very well in school when they were children. They'll be back when they've been properly re-educated.
No one comes back from the islands. Not magicals.
What do you mean?
I mean...
Are you saying they're going to stay there forever?
He's only a boy. But so was I when I became an orphan. The boy can't be more than 10. He doesn't need to know the truth just yet. I'm sure they're coming back.
You don't believe that.
Nope.
I
Do not.
do not.
So why are you lying to me?
To protect you from the truth.
I don't need to be protected. I can take care of myself.
I'm sure you can.
So what's going to happen to them?
You shouldn't think of such things. Do you have no family here?
Not in Mercuria. They're all in the Southlands. What's going to happen to them?
They'll
They will
probably
be
be
put to
killed.
work.
Oh.
That's what the prison camps are for. To keep the magicals away from humans. To segregate them.
Segregate?
To keep magicals apart from humans. Forever.
You're lying.
Nope.
I am not. Truly.
You're one of them. Why are you here? Are you going to take me and send me to be a segregate?
Segregated.
Too?
I'm not one of them.
Well, you sure look and sound like them.
I'm sorry about your parents. But I have things I need to do.
Are you with the Resistance?
Resistance? Well, of course not. I'm...
Because I overheard someone saying there's an Azadi in the Resistance now. And if you're Azadi, and you're here, and you have things to do, that sounds an awful lot like you're with the Resistance.
Keep your voice down, boy.
Don't worry. Everyone in Old Town supports the Resistance. Most everyone, anyway.
What do you mean by most everyone?
I mean that there are some who don't support the Resistance, some who sneak off to National Front assemblies, some who rat out rebels to the Azadi.
Do you know anyone like that?
No. Well, I don't know their faces, but I know where there's a National Front assembly tonight.
Helpful.
Show me.
What?
Show me where.
I get to go on a mission with you. That's so incredibly cool.
Calm down, boy. I just want you to tell me where it is.
How well do you know the city?
Poor.
Well, not very.
Right, so I'll show you. Too complicated to tell you.
It's not safe.
For you? No. For me, I leave the ghetto all the time when it's dark. I know where to go, where the guards are posted, their patrol routes, everything. I'm like a rogue, one with the shadows, the Veiled Avenger. I'm an assassin.
But just show me the way, and then
my
you're coming
God.
straight back here.
I'll just stay for a little while.
Straight back. Or I find someone else to take me.
Good luck with that. But fine, I'll come straight back.
This kid's
Are you
gonna get
ready?
himself killed.
Can we go now?
I should... Will you wait for me here?
Oh man, but we are going, right? Tonight?
Yes.
Soon.
Fine, I'll wait.
So, when I want to look for the front, just find the little blue boy. Shouldn't be too hard.
Be vigilant, citizen. Avoid the shadows. There may be magicals.
They're perfectly engineered and sturdy. No expense has been spared in forging these pipes.
Oh, can I actually make it up above that ledge? Nope, does not seem like I can. Okay. Alright, so... I need to look for... Arnstaunt's widow.
There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe. People still keep their heads down around Azadi military. They must fear the worst.
I mean, it's reasonable when you guys are kind of just marching terror.
That might be Arnstaunt's young widow.
Haha.
Pardon me, mistress. I'm looking for the Staunt widow.
I'm Gertie Stoned. Who are you?
I knew your husband. He was a brave man.
Knew him? How did you know him?
We met in Friar's Keep, mistress. On the night of his death. He saved my life. In return, I granted him death.
You granted... You killed my husband.
He was dying. They would have tortured him had they found him alive. He asked me to visit you, to tell you that he loves you.
Oh, don't talk to me of love. He helped you survive. You held my husband's life in your hands. And you killed him? You are despicable. Leave, before I call the City Watch on you.
Whatever, I paid my respects. Respect. Alright, so now I need to find the mole. Seek out the mole near Shady Quay. Well, aside from the huge amount of side streets, this doesn't seem to be overly complicated to navigate, so that's nice. Just a little slow getting around the city. Just a little bit.
After my shift's over, I think I'll head down to that cheap tavern by the harbour. Oh, what's it called again? The Cock and Puss.
I beg your pardon, Master.
Oh, hello. I used to sell all sorts of magical merchandise. But those days are over. Even here in Old Town. That sort of thing can get you shipped out to the re-education camps.
So then why is this place called the Magical Market if you can't sell magical stuff?
Evening there. You hungry? You don't look like my usual customers. You're a lot bigger than them. And you're sort of indistinct. Balance be damned. I think I need glasses.
Foremost sandwicher here.
Sure you
ready
don't want
to
a nice
put
lump of
sandwich
pickled cows,
into
do you?
your exact orders.
Late night munch.
You look like the sort of man
Sandwicher.
who'd appreciate a savoury sandwich. Meat, veggies, spread. On flatbreads, yeast buns, or grain rolls. Hot or cold, with a cup of soup or without. What'll it be?
Eats from across the Northlands.
I'm not just the best Tell your friends.
Sandwicher.
Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves.
Exotic oils. Alright, let's find us a mole. Mole.
The mole's expecting you. You'll wait your
Shifty
turn in the
character.
back. Don't speak unless spoken to. And no funny business. Alright?
He's not doing a very good job of being inconspicuous. But maybe that's the idea.
To the basement! I'm gonna have to get a sandwich for the mole, aren't I? A very specific sandwich. Yep, and I lost my ability to move quickly. Great.
Merely an unfortunate side effect, Madam Mole. I don't expect.
Unfortunate side effect? Is
Is she a
not
giant
an
mole? She's a
unfortunate
giant
side
mole.
effect.
Okay.
Is mud-riddled catastrophe is what is. Everyone in bar sleep. Everyone who drink wine close eyes and start snore. Not good for business.
Well, yes, we put too much of the poppy stem in the mix. I blame the...
Don't care. Responsibility on you. You cause disaster, you fix disaster. Poppy stem only to make wine more good, give spice, make more people buy wine. This make people not buy wine. This make people sleep and not drink any more wine. Make people buy other wine. This is bad thing, not good thing. Bad thing. So, you fix. How you will fix?
Oh, well, see, that's the problem. We've run out of poppy stem. It went into that one shipment.
Earth save us from you lot. Without poppy stem, our wine just wine. Nothing extra, no spice. Very well. You get Evensong from City Green. It grow there. Goat eat it. Goat love it. Goat get dizzy and fall over. Goat never know when enough is enough. Not same as poppy stem Evensong, but we'll do for now. Make wine more special again.
Thank you, madam. I'll...
Mix right amount next time. Not too little or no spice, and not too big, or everyone go sleep. And if everyone sleep, you sleep. You sleep long sleep. Final sleep.
Oh, right.
Nice.
God. Yes, Thank you, milady. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So, welcome to the Mole Mafia. Nice.
What are you doing, Azadi? Come out of shadow. Let me see you.
You're quite the funny looking one. Mole, 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 mole.
The creature clearly harbors a lot of animosity towards my people. Perhaps that's understandable. But if she only sees me as the enemy, it'll be impossible to come to terms. She must know who I am, and why maybe she wasn't informed of my visit. We need your help.
You need something. I need something. Everyone needs something. Let me tell you how my operation works. You do something for me, I do something back. His only way is never first. Never, never first. Because I am the mole. So sing your song, let me know what you need, and then hear what I need. Come on, come on.
I'm asking for help to fight the Azadi. Wouldn't that count as doing for you?
But you are Azadi.
I am.
An apostle.
I was.
I'm not like human. Azadi, they are worst of lot. How I know Azadi not playing me? How I know you not playing me?
Goddess save us all. I am Kian Alvane. I was the apostle, but now I'm a rebel. I'm here to make my people leave the Northlands and return to Azadir, and to ensure our so-called leaders stand trial for their crimes.
I dunno. Smell like trap. But let us pretend you speak truth. What you want with the mole?
I was told you could help us with weapons and supplies.
Maybe the mole can help with weapon, maybe she cannot. But before this question answered, you help me with something. Scratch back.
Scratch?
He's just saying. Not want your oversized hand all over back.
Well,
favour for me. Favour for you in turn.
What do you need?
Need to intercept Runner. Messenger who pass word between guard station and city. There is letter I need. You help Mole do this, Mole will consider your problem.
I can do that.
Good for you, Apostle no more.
One condition. This Runner. You will not hurt him.
I will not? Why not?
They use young men for runners. Boys. They have fought no battles, killed no rebels or magicals. They don't deserve to die.
They are still enemy.
I need your promise.
I promise, I promise. No one hurt your little Runner.
Yeah.
My man there will mark place on map where Runner pass. From there you find place to take message from Runner with no guard watching. Remember, no one must see. Very important this. You take letter from Runner, we get letter from you, everyone goes separate way, everyone happy. When job done, talk to the mole again. The mole will be ready to talk business.
Great. Alright, let's go.
I wonder what sort of magical this one is. I've heard soldiers returning from the northern... There's much to do before... I'll be on my way.
Go. Shoot, leave. You know door. Easy to find. Still open.
Use the mole's map to find... Okay. Runner's path checkpoint. Mole. Yep. Let me out! Me out! sometime this century, please. I was gonna say, like, did the game freeze there? That'd be really shitty. Alright. So it looks like that circle moved, so it's very likely that that's the runner, actually, where he is right now.
Oh, next time, maybe. Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing sounds.
Did you hear the one about the magical?
Who's there? Go on through.
And this has got to be our runner.
That's the boy I'm supposed to intercept.
So why stop me and let me just go intercept him? Lure the Saudi messenger into an isolated location.
Do you have any messages for me, Dar? There's this letter. It's important. Keep it safe and make it quick.
I'm losing him. I must get closer. I need to stay closer to the runner, or I'll lose sight of him.
Where's a good place to mug this poor kid?
I'm losing him. I must get closer.
I'm not losing him. Oh my god. Seriously? Oh my Jesus Christ. Why? Oh, he pulls off into the corner. That's why.
What do you want?
What do you want?
Can I help you with anything?
Oh my god.
Are you following me?
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so he definitely goes up these stairs.
I need to stay closer to the runner, or I'll lose sight of him.
Let's see. Which way is it again? So hard to see anything in this light. Right, left. Left's right. Left.
The sign reads, Earthrin's Ascent. It says, Watcher's Court. There are more steam machines than ever, and we still have no idea what they're for.
Let's see.
They're connected to the pipes, and they appear to be linked to the tower.
Right.
But why?
Don't sound right. But hey, signs never lie. Right it is.
I'ma kick your ass, kid.
There are better to tail him from a distance. I might discover something I can use to intercept him, or lead him away from his route.
Oh shit! I thought I was supposed to intercept this message. Like, I could just punch the kid in the face.
Goddess. What a terrible waste. Dead. Murdered. What for? The mole will need to answer for this boy's death. The dead runner's message, sealed with an Azadi mark, probably destined for the tower. I would have to break the seal. No, the mole would know I'd opened it, and she might not be very happy about that. Our agreement may be forfeit. My mission was to give this to the mole. Even though she broke her promise, I will not break mine.
Yes, yes I will.
I would have to break the seal.
Oh my god.
No. The mole would know
That
I'd
seems
opened
only
it,
fair,
and she
tit for
might not
tat.
be very
You
happy
didn't
about
keep up
that.
your end.
Our
I
agreement may be
am going to
forfeit.
keep up my end, but I need to know what this information is. If this information is enough that she's going to kill for it, it is enough to warrant me to take a peek at it. That is some bullshit.
After my shift's over, I think I'll head down. So I heard someone. Anyone there?
Yoink. That was some old bullshit. Mole, you will answer for your crimes. Mole, 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 mole.
The Azadi return to get proverbial back scratched.
The mole deceived me. She said the runner would be unharmed, and yet they killed him. I can see no reason for his murder other than vengeance and cruelty. There's no need to antagonize the mole. If I want her to give us weapons, I must play by her rules, no matter how deceptive she may be. And my mission was to get the weapons. He was just a boy. He'd harmed no one. Does she hate the Azadi so much that she's been completely blinded? The mole deceived me. She said the runner would be unharmed, and yet... You lied to me, mole.
Just like Azadi lie to my people. Just like they say, come out, little one, you will not be harmed before they slaughter them all.
That boy did no harm to your people.
Banda children did not harm your people.
If she has something on her mind, one death cannot compensate for another.
This is true, Azadi. Retribution may be counterproductive. But your people must also be made to suffer for their crime. They need to see the consequence of their action. They need to feel pain. And that man, that boy, he was in wrong place at wrong time. He's safer this way. He cannot run back and tell on us, or on you.
You talk about making my people suffer, but my people know nothing of what has transpired here in the Northlands. You can't lay this at the feet of all Azadi.
How do I make them see? How do I make them understand our loss? The Banda Banta are no more because of Azadi. I can gnash teeth and sharpen claw for many moon. It will not change truth. Your people will never mourn mine. But if I take life, make mother suffer the loss of child, make friend miss friend, husband miss wife, maybe then someone will think of mine. Maybe then someone will remember our loss.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
It's
Perhaps
not.
not, Kian of the Azadi. But one can always hope. I may not honour that part of the arrangement, but I will honour most important part. Your resistance will get weapon. All the weapon I have to give. I still need some for my men. Sharpest sword, swiftest axe, strongest bow. But the rest go to your people. Not your people, Azadi. Your people rebel movement, otherwise would be silly.
Of course. Thank you.
My men will be in touch with your women, and also men. Leave now, Azadi. It's dark and late, and I will sleep. Sleep and dream of happier day in Burrow to the north, where laughter of children fill every tunnel. Dream of friend and of family, while I mourn them all.
You are one sad little rodent. But I feels for you. Even if you are kind of an evil dick. Up and in the winter wonderland. Alright, let's go. We got a little blue bip to go talk to, I guess. I am not going to be the least bit surprised if this ends up being Chikai.
Are you ready? Can we go now?
Let's go!
Let's go.
Finally! Follow me!
Magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed. No sorcery.
We need to leave the ghetto.
How will you get past the guards?
I know a way. Meet me on the other side.
Wait, what?
The other side!
Always be vigilant.
Yep, he just
citizen.
disappeared into thin air.
See? Easy.
Goddess, save us. You're playing with your life, boy.
I don't need a goddess to save me. I'm very good at climbing. How did you escape the keep?
What? I didn't. How do you know about that?
Oh, everyone knows the apostle escaped the keep on the night of his execution. There's even a puppet show about it.
Shadow take me. And why do you think I'm that Azadi?
Mysterious apostle guy escapes the keep. Mysterious Azadi joins the resistance a few days later. I may only be 10 years old, and I may have purple skin, but I'm nobody's fool.
Clearly. What else do you know?
This is it. This is where they have their meetings and speeches and stuff.
And speeches and stuff.
Are you sure?
Positive. Sometimes I listen in. They talk about magicals and about how we've ruined the world and taken everything from them. It makes me sad listening to that. I didn't know magicals were so bad. No wonder humans hate us.
We don't... Look, boy. Bip. Those people are not good people. You have done nothing wrong. You can't help the way you look or the color of your skin. How and where you've been born doesn't make you a bad person, or less of a person. It just makes you you. It's what you do with your life that matters. Now, scram, get out of here. Go back, and be careful.
But...
You promised. No arguments.
Fine, fine.
What?
A tip would be appreciated, in recognition of all my hard work.
You're really something. Here. Now run back, you little thief.
Find a way into the National Front meeting.
Greetings, brother.
What? Who's there? Gods damn it. You gave me a right scare, mate. Where in the Seven Hills did you come from?
The shadows. Step aside, I'm late for the assembly.
Right, of course. Blood and land, brother.
I'm not going to just keep guessing. Sooner or later, even this brainless fool will see through my veil and call on the guards. We'll keep this simple. The important thing is not what I say, but how I say it. I must appear forceful. We'll keep blood and land.
Yeah, all right. Wait, that's my line. What's the passphrase?
Blood and...
You don't belong here. This is a private gathering.
You people ought to be ashamed of yourselves. How dare you put this muck on my door? Just because I'm human, don't mean I'm interested in your speciesist propaganda. I've lived next door to Dolmari most of my life, and they've never once done me or mine any harm. Here's what I think of your so-called humanist rally. And your Honor Hillarist can go fuck himself. He's a traitor. You all are. When the Azadi finally pack up and leave, we will remember what you've done. Be sure of that.
Honor and... What? There's a word missing.
Blood and land, honor and faith, I assume?
It's disgusting what's going on in there. Them bad-mouthing magicals like they're the problem. The magicals have always lived here. It's the Azadi who've upset the balance of things.
You ought to be more careful speaking ill of the Azadi. The walls have ears.
Excuse me.
Balance? Where did you come from?
That piece of paper you tore.
What piece?
Someone who's on your...
Well, I don't know. You sound Azadi to me.
Long story. I need it to find a traitor.
Oh, right. Well, take it. And...
Honor and humanity. It's the slogan used by the National Front. That must be the passphrase I need to get into the meeting. Step aside, brother.
Gods! You snuck up on me. Blood and land.
I'm not going to just keep guessing. Blood, land, honor and humanity. Honor and humanity.
Faith and family, brother. Go on through, mate. The meeting's already begun.
Meeting's already begun.
If you haven't seen Mr. Hillarist speak before, you're in for a proper treat. That man is an example to us all.
Okay.
Brothers, sisters, cousins, brave, humble human folk. Welcome to this meeting of the National Front for Faith and Family. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for coming here tonight.
Ooh.
Thank you. Thank you for the generosity of your time. Thank you for braving these ill-lit occult courts in your tireless search for truth. Yes. Oh, yes. Despite the selfless work of our benefactors, the enemy lurks out there, in the shadows. Look about. Fear them, the enemy, for they are close. They are everywhere. I smell them. Do you not smell them? That foreign spice, magic, filth. It warms
I'm
my
too far
heart
away
see
to get
you
a real
standing
sense of that
before me,
person.
Standing up for what's good and fair. Glory, cousins. Glory be upon you. In the light of the goddess.
I'm too far
Yes.
away to get a real
Yes.
sense of that person.
I spoke recently with our benefactors.
I'm
I
too
spoke
far
to
away
them
to get a
about
real
that
sense of that person.
immigrant. The
I'm too far away to get a real sense. There's
Yes.
nothing unusual about
Yes.
that person.
Yes. I spoke
There's
to
nothing
them. I
unusual
said,
about that person.
Listen to these humble,
There's nothing
brave
unusual
folk, your
about that
cousins.
person.
Humans.
Her
brought
clothes
to
smell
their
strongly of
knees
tar and
by
smoke.
the magical.
She must be a
Driven
factory
to
worker.
bankruptcy, to moral corruption.
Her clothes
Simple,
smell strongly of tar and
uncomplicated men
smoke.
and women
She
led
must be a
astray
factory
by the
worker.
Devilish,
He smells of
demonic,
lavender oil.
magical.
Maybe he's a physician.
Necromancer. I
Her
said to
posture
them,
is
I
odd.
said, we
It's
need
almost like she's
to make a
tilting slightly to
stand.
one side.
Now,
He reeks of tobacco.
we need
An
to
Azadir
rally
variant, unless my nose
behind
deceives
our
me.
benefactors, behind
Annie
our
used
own.
to smoke this.
And I said to them, I
He
said,
reeks of tobacco.
you need.
An Azadir variant,
They
unless my
need
nose deceives
what
me.
we need.
Hanny
Someone
used to smoke
stand
this.
up
His
and
left
speak
arm
the
keeps
human
twitching.
cause.
He appears to have
The
some sort of
true
muscular
Marcurian.
dysfunction. He must be
Someone
wearing
not
leather
afraid of
undergarments.
magical, and he's foreign
They make an
tongues.
unpleasant creaking noise.
Yes, yes. You know me.
There's nothing unusual about
know
that
me.
person.
You know,
There's
I
nothing
seek no
unusual about
fame
that person.
or fortune. I
I'm
seek
too
only
far
truth.
away to get a real
I
goddess.
seek the light.
Man has
I
a
seek justice.
potent
The
odor.
brave, humble,
He can't have changed his.
human
He
folk
smells of
like
lavender
you.
oil.
Yes.
Maybe he's a physician.
Yes, yes. I
Nothing in
stand
particular
here
stands
before
out.
you
Nothing in
as
particular
your
stands out.
servant.
Nothing in
Stand here
particular
before you
stands out.
as your humble
She's humming to
servant.
herself. It's a
Soon
tune I
the city will
recognize.
elect a new council,
A sweet
a
lullaby.
new leader, one who will. Oh yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you kindly. Thank you. No, it's. I speak regularly with the Azadi. I visit the tower often. I've even broken fast with our bastion of morality, Sami Rahman. Now, no one says we have to abandon our gods. No. No. The light.
Did you hear the one about the magical and the pregnant? If you're a ghost, just leave me be.
Where have you been? Where have you been?
At a National Front meeting, identifying your turncoat.
It takes a traitor to find a traitor. Think you can point him out for us?
I can.
Go on then, before we lose him.
Of course, it's possible to play. I used to sell all sorts of magical merchandise. But those days are. Oh, next time, maybe. My table's always open.
Sandwich
sandwiches. I've got tasty sandwiches. You look like the sort of man who'd have... Tell your friends.
Scrump. Tasty morsels. I've got sorted tatters from River. You don't look like my usual customers. You're a lot bigger than them.
Wrapped in
And
a
just sort of
crunchy yeast bun.
indistinct. Balance be damned. I
He
think
smells
I
of
need
tobacco.
glasses.
I'm not familiar with the scent. It's probably a Northlands weed.
Ah! You don't want a nice lump of
Easy,
pork
pal.
kidney. It's the perfect late night munch. What's happening? Help! Help! Tea. Midnight snack. Early.
You do know that you're in the magic ghetto, right? It's just that you don't look like you're from the ghetto.
Cured almond meat. Pickled shrimp cheese. Crispy bitter leaf. Wrapped in a crunchy yeast bun.
Midnight snack. Early breakfast.
Oh, yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you kindly. Thank you. No, it's in hand with our benefactors. Yes, yes. I speak regularly with the Azadi. I visit the tower often.
Who's there?
Where have you been? Where have you been?
I don't know. I can.
Go on then.
My table's always open, day and night.
His breathing is heavy and wet. He smells of tobacco. I'm not familiar with the scent. It's probably a Northlands weed.
Midnight snack. Early breakfast.
His skin appears red
Cured
and blistered.
almond meat. Pickled
Perhaps
shrimp
he spent
cheese.
too much time in the
Crispy
sun.
bitter leaf. Wrapped in a crunchy yeast bun.
His breathing is heavy and wet.
I have several sturdy cheeses.
He
for
smells
sale.
faintly of camphor,
Many frigid
or the
winters
pine
and
forests of the
summers.
north.
And they're none the worse for wear.
Maybe
I
lavender
keep
oil.
them in my bed at night.
Curious foremost sandwich are here.
My table's always open, day and night. I've got the non-magical medicines your body
Shrimp
needs.
cheese. Crispy bitter leaf. Wrapped in a crunchy yeast bun. Tell your friends. Mercurius foremost sandwich.
I've got salted tatters from Riverwood, soaked in saltwater brine and rat piss. The rat keep me in mind next time you package, all right?
Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves.
He smells faintly of
ointments.
camphor, or the pine forests of the north. Maybe lavender oil.
My table's always open, day and night.
He smells of tobacco. I'm not familiar with the scent. It's probably a Northlands weed.
Cured Elwyn meat, pickled shrimp cheese, crispy bitter leaf,
His skin
wrapped in a
appears red
crunchy
and
yeast
blistered.
bun.
Perhaps he spent too much time in the sun. He smells faintly of camphor, or the pine forests of the north. Maybe lavender oil.
Ah! Easy, pal! Who are you people? Where are you taking me? You got the wrong man!
Something tied you over before tea. Come in.
I've got tasty sandwiches.
I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed.
Something tied you over before tea. Midnight snack. Early breakfast.
After my shift's over.
If you're a ghost, just leave me be.
What can I get you, my good man?
Goddess knows I'm not a drinking man. What does one order to blend A glass of iced wine, please.
Iced wine. Wine and ice. Are you trying to draw attention to yourself?
Here's your merriment strummed up.
Your friend. She's upstairs.
Friend?
Yes, your friend. She's been waiting. You don't want to keep a woman waiting for too long.
I should be getting home. Just one more for the road. A bit of Dolmari courage to help me get started. And then I'll head home.
Ah, finally. There you are. Sit. Please, I saved your seat. Sit down. Smile. We're old friends, remember?
I don't remember that at all. Who are you?
I'll tell you who I'm not. I'm not with the Resistance, and I'm not Azadi.
If you're not with the Resistance and you're not Azadi, who are you working for?
I'm working for me, and I can either make your life easier or a lot worse.
Who? I will have your name.
You will have my name. So forceful, so like a caged animal. You're a popular man, Kian Havane. Apostle. Everyone wants a piece of you. I hear there's even a bounty on your head.
I'm afraid you've left me at a disadvantage.
I'll even the battlefield. I have as many names as I have friends. And enemies. Some call me Anna.
What do you want from me, Anna?
I like the emphasis. You're a clever boy. I want your assistance, but not right now. You're meeting someone. I'd hate to get in the way. I just wanted a chance to introduce myself, and now I have. So it's time to leave. Look me up sometime. You can find me at this table most evenings. If not, old Vic can pass a message. Big man behind the bar. Wears an apron with a cock, a rooster, and a kitten on it. Can't miss him. Be seeing you, friend.
Wait. How did you see through my veil?
What?
You shouldn't be able to recognize me on sight. Unless you know me intimately.
I don't know what you're talking about. Be seeing you, Alvane.
The witch and the vicar had 6 shots of liquor and presently went for a walk. Come on, said the clergy, a man has his urges, but the witch only wanted to talk.
Who was that?
What? Who? Where?
That woman. Who was she?
A mystery woman, huh? I don't know. I'm not a guy. I don't go looking at every woman who passes by. Liko?
Uh-huh.
Did you see a mystery woman?
No.
God, you need to get out more.
Is this place safe for the two of you?
What? Oh, you mean this. The face, the fur. This is a safe place.
But Azadi drink here.
Ulvik keeps it all under control. Also, magicals are still allowed passage in the city as long as they have valid passes and carry no weapons. Visibly.
You have passes?
Sure do, but
we shouldn't push our luck. It's time to go.
Yeah, that. Come on, Kian. You passed Liko's test. You're okay. We'll head back to HQ.
Test?
Oh, yeah. Liko?
I told you I would not trust you.
And now you do?
No. I merely distrust you a little less. But you did well. I won't kill you. Yet.
That's him being real friendly, you know. Hugs? No? Yeah, me neither. Okay, we really need to go. Come on. So what did your mystery woman look like?
She had long auburn hair and light freckled skin. She dressed like a ranger.
Of course she did. Your type, huh?
I don't really have a type.
Really? Guy like you, I thought you'd be super choosy.
I'm not... God... I've not had much time for women in my life.
Leaping leapers, are you joking? How old are you? Look at you, you're gorgeous. How did that come out of my mouth?
Leaping leapfurs?
Nope, just nope. You do like women though, right?
Shadow take me.
Not that there's anything wrong with, you know... In fact, I could have
That's
set you up
quite enough,
with...
Anu.
I don't know, this just happens. It's a sickness. I open my mouth and... Blah! It's really disturbing.
passes. What are you doing out so late?
Drinking.
Dancing.
Just drinking.
Next time, go drinking inside the wall. We don't need your kind at our bars.
No, you're absolutely right. You really, really don't. Goodbye.
Dancing?
Right then and there, it felt like an appropriate answer.
Tell me again about this test.
I expected you to run straight to your mistresses, Alvani. You may be of some use to us. For a while. I will still kill you. Nothing you can do will ever repay your debt to my family and people.
Cheerful. Debt?
Never you mind, Zidling. This is between the Apostle and myself.
Zidling. Really? Really? You know I'm not actually a Zidling, right, Glumbum? I'm of age and I've already been with several
That
men.
mouth thing again, Zidling.
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Where is everyone?
In bed, I guess. It is late.
He's right. It's never this empty. Something's wrong. We should hurry. We need to keep moving. We don't know how many of them there are.
Thanks for catching that arrow, Liko.
It was just pure reflex, Azadi.
Oh, that's Poppycock. He is warming up to you, Kian.
Thank the gods of old our boat is still here.
Ladies first. That means you guys. You guys were the ladies. It was a joke. Fine, I'll go first.
I laughed. On the inside.
You would have exploded. I don't think your body can handle laughter, Liko.
I'm glad you're all back safely. How did it go?
Kian was awesome. Oh, and Liko saved Kian's life. He could have let the arrow hit him, but he didn't. Progress.
It was reflexes. I did not intend to save the Azadi.
Any news of the informer?
We brought him here for questioning.
Was that wise? He knows our location now.
That won't be a problem for long.
Maybe not for you, Liko, but it is a problem for me. We don't just execute our prisoners once we're done with them. How did the rest of your mission go?
Alvani followed our instructions. He completed his task to our satisfaction. The end result was adequate.
Hey, whoa. Don't get all mushy on us now, Liko.
I'm glad to see that the three of you can work together. While you were away, we received some news. Bob, who can see?
Right you are, ma'am. As most of you know, the first of the 6 has been due to arrive in Mercuria for weeks now. Well, she's arrived. Their cloud ship docked with the tower not an hour ago. And she ain't alone.
The First is the Azadi's highest authority. Of course she won't travel alone.
Aye, there's that, but I'm not talking about bodyguards or handmaidens or the like. No. She's got some real interesting company. One General Hani alongside a Mother Utana.
What did you say?
Hami, General, Utana, Mother. Do you know them?
I do. They're with the First of the Six.
So word has it.
How do you know this? Do you have eyes inside the tower?
Not inside, no. On the ground, here and there, close enough. Some tell secrets for money, or to protect their own secrets. Some are sympathetic to the magicals. And some are unhappy with Saya and her lapdog Vamon.
They run the city still.
Word is, they're intimate.
A sister and a soldier. That's a capital crime.
Well, that, with Saya ruling the church and Vamon, the state here in Marcuria, there's not much anyone can do.
If anyone can, it will be General Hami and Mother Utana.
You know them well, then?
You knew. You knew they were coming, and you knew my history with them. That's why you freed me from...
Naane! Finally. What news from Myria?
Liko, Shepard, the rebuilding progresses and... Alvane, you are on your feet again.
The traitor. She betrayed the Resistance to save herself, and now she's come back. Don't they know? The traitor. What's that witch doing here? They must not know who she is and what she's done. If I tell them now she's dead, This witch betrayed you all. She is responsible for the attack on the Swamp City, and for April Ryan's death.
What?
What are you talking about?
I arrested her last year. She betrayed you to save her own skin. She gave me the location of the Swamp City, and she lured April there. It is because of this witch that April Ryan died.
You're lying, Azadi.
He is not. Forgive me, Liko.
Liko, stop! Please, put your knife down. Do not harm her.
Kian should be the one to kill her. He turned her, and he turned on her. Let him prove his allegiance now. Go on, Alvani. Do what you do best.
I can't. She doesn't deserve the blade. She did it out of desperation. She thought she was doing the right thing.
You're as treacherous as she is. And to think I was starting to trust you, Azadi. Well, if you're not gonna kill her, then take her away. I don't want to see her. I won't be able to stay my blade.
I'm sorry, Liko.
Put her in a cell. I will speak with her later. And Liko, you will not harm her. We need her. As for you, Kian, you did the right thing, the honorable thing. Although I fear you may have made even more of an enemy of Liko. He lost face tonight. He won't soon forget that. You should all get some sleep. It's been a long day. We will reconvene after breakfast tomorrow.
You knew they were coming. The General and the Mother. That's why you sent Captain Bakim to Friar's Keep. That's why you freed me.
Kian.
Liko was right. You're using me. All those words about being a symbol, about being important to the Resistance.
Does the one exclude the other? You are a symbol. You are a warrior. And now, you're a rebel. I knew they were coming, Utana and Hami. And I knew from our spies in Sardia that you were bound to them both. We saw an opportunity, and we sent Bakim to free you. You can see that we're desperate, Kian. afraid, alone. Most humans have already given up, given in, become comfortable with this new world, with the Azadi. Many have forgotten about the magicals, or chosen to forget. They carry on their lives, even if we cannot. We few are all that remains of the resistance. If we lose, all is lost. Our lives, our hopes, our entire future. Lost to darkness. I will do anything to save my people. Make terrible sacrifices, tell lies, anything. Wouldn't you, Kian? So yes, you are a tool. And you are a symbol. Our secret weapon. The key to our survival. It's been a long and tiring day. And there's still much I need to do. We can continue our conversation another day.
The first is on her way.
Has she mentioned him?
I don't think so. You do know she's brought General Harmy and that mother with her.
Utana, it means nothing. The general was due back in the Northlands.
What about the mother?
She's rumored to be next in line for the seat. She wants to be involved.
She was also the bleeding heart who practically raised Alvane. She sponsored his whole education.
Light. She could be a problem, but what can we do?
We make sure none of them know Kian is alive and with the Resistance.
Mistress, your presence here honors us.
Sister Sire, this is an impressive edifice. It appears your work here has borne fruit.
We believe so, Mistress. We welcome you to Malcuria and the Northlands. Anything you need, you let me know. Mother, I'm pleased to see you as well. To have the both of you here is a great honor.
Quite. The seat wants to know how the mission goes, how the Northlanders are handling the transition, and how many of them have chosen to embrace the light of the goddess.
We will speak of this, and much more. For now, we have prepared dinner for all of you. I hope you will join me.
Right. Well, I am starving. The food on those cloud ships.
General, I did not expect to see you back so soon.
Neither did I. What's this I hear about Kian?
Yes, what of the Apostle?
It pains me to inform you that Alvane died in a riot. He was detained under penalty of death until your visit, Mistress. Unfortunately, the rebels snuck their agents into the prison. They cut him down and burned his body.
Goddess guide his immortal soul to the first mountain.
With every respect to you and your seat, Mother, Alvane was a traitor. He betrayed the cause, and he...
May I remind you, sister, that the Apostle was never relieved of his title and should be addressed properly? And may I also remind you that without a proper trial and judgment by the first of the six, his so-called treason remains an accusation and nothing more. Now that he's no longer with us, we may never know the truth. But our people will not be told that the Apostle was a traitor.
Mother.
How did you say he died, Commander?
Stabbed during a riot. They burned his body, hopefully after he'd bled out. We weren't able to retake the prison until the next morning.
I will need to see the keep for myself, Commander, and interview the guards and prisoners.
Certainly. I shall make arrangements for you to visit in a couple of days.
Don't bother, Vamon. I'll go there tomorrow. You don't have to trouble yourself. I'm sure you have better things to do.
As you wish, Mir.
How is the engine progressing?
The engineers are working day and night to connect the tubes. We expect to be able to switch it on according to schedule.
Good. I have brought the final instructions from Sadir. The architect will send any remaining modifications by cloud ship. And when the Prophet returns, He will inspect the engine before we switch it on.
Have you not spoken with him?
Not for many months, but he will be here when our goddess-given task is complete. Only he will know how to bring it to life and to interpret the messages from the engine.
Of course. Please, will the two of you accompany me to the dinner table? I'm sure the kitchen is worried the food will turn cold before we are seated. General, Commander.
Until tomorrow, sister. Mother? My lady? Valmon, if you'll dine with me in my quarters?
Of course, Mia.
Tell me again what happened at the keep.
Hello?
You were there. Ixul Panax Brekal. We met.
Have we met before?
We will. We are meeting now. Venari Abnaxus it al. I am Abnaxus of the Venar.
Oh, hi, I'm Zoe of, the humans. Who's that?
He will be Ular Pala, chief of the Ular. Those who remained, children of the Purple Mountains.
Okay. This is a dream, right?
It was. You dreamed of things else when. Of Abnaxus who was, and who will soon have passed beyond the veil and into the great forgetfulness. In the dream, I will speak of the time that has flowed, and the time that will still flow. But outside the dream, I will be sick. I was like a petrified tree in the middle of a river, frozen in this moment, while time parts around me.
So why am I having this dream?
You were needed. Achik aksik nabe ajna achik aksik. The first dreamer needs you.
The first dreamer? How did he get over there so quickly? There's some sort of doorway into the mountain.
This one is also sick. This one is dying. Lux Kamel.
What does that mean?
This one's name is Lux. This one is the first dreamer. This one is like you, like your sister, like those who did dream and shaped reality.
Another dreamer? Wait, that wasn't real. That was just another dream.
Yes. And also much more. We needed you to come. You came. You will come here to help Lux. Everything depends on this. Everything that was, is, and will be. If this one ends, everything ends. All of time.
Someone else told me the same thing. What does it mean?
This one is the first dreamer. This one dreams. And the dream is the universe. When the dream ends...
What's happening? Where are you going? Hey! Hey, come back! Tell me what's going on!
Zoe? Zoe? Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. I was just dreaming.
You were crying out in your sleep. Nightmare? Do you want to talk about it?
Yes, it was, and, no. I don't. What time is it?
Time for me to leave and for you to start getting ready for your doctor's appointment.
I want to sleep.
Yeah, well, too bad. See you later?
Sure. I'll stop by the office when I'm done.
Okay. Love you.
Me too.